Hey there, Tate! What the heck is going on with this hat? Is this a Mojang thing? Anyway, hey there, Tater Tots! Welcome back to another episode in our wonderful base area here. I actually got some suggestions for the base area name. I'm definitely considering those, so there were some really good ones in there. In case anyone missed it, in the last episode, we started the industrial district by building a creeper farm, and it was pumping out gunpowder like nobody's business. We also got this parrot, which is named, I'm not going to look, Parakeet. And this parrot is welcoming any travelers who come by way of the river to our base area. And just like every video, I have got a lot of goals for this one. Always way too more than I can actually accomplish, but it keeps us on track, right? So I want to make an iron farm in this video. I'm going to need it for all the hoppers for the industrial district. That's huge. That was definitely a limiting factor for finishing that last time. Another thing that I want to do, guys, okay, I got, I don't know, 10, 15 comments talking about that dog that I left over there in the industrial district. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'll be honest with you. I totally forgot about him. So we're going to have to go over there and pick him up sometime in this one. And then finally, and this is probably the biggest goal for this one, is I want to get our base area up to the nether roof. We've currently got, hold on. Ow. We currently have this nether portal and this little, improved, I guess. That's subjective, I suppose. This jungle temple right here, this one goes just to the regular nether. But I want to do another nether portal that goes all the way up to the nether roof. And I'm not thinking about just doing like, I don't know, a bunch of scaffolding way up in the sky, or even, actually it wouldn't be too bad at the archery fletching shop up there. But if you've been following along in the comments, a lot of you have had some really good suggestions over, the course of this series on something that we should add to this base area. And I've listened and I've played around, came up with some pallets. I think you're going to be happy. So I want to build a giant Aztec temple, kind of like a ruined Aztec temple here in the jungle. That's my idea. And then at the very tip top, way up there, if you can imagine it, use your imagination, that's where our nether roof portal is going to be. It's going to be awesome. But the first thing I need to do is clear out a bunch of space, because I think I want it over here. And what we'll do is we'll continue this path, going this way through the woods, probably this way, why not? But I need to clear up all of this. I am going to have a ton of bamboo when I get done with this. And here we are. I can't believe I still have this hat on my head. I only look at it when I talk to you guys. So I've cleared a really big space over here, not too far from the base area, which you can see hopefully right over my shoulder there. And before you guys get upset, I totally didn't clear this. The people who were here before me, they were the ones that cleared it. I'm an environmentalist. But here you can see I collected pretty much everything that I cleared. You see all these bamboo blocks? Oh, there was a lot of bamboo and a ton of leaves, wood. This is actually going to help out a lot as I'm expanding the base area. So I had an idea. You can see how this is like totally not leveled. There's a lot up there that I need to clear out. But I also need moss because I'm going to use a lot of mossy cobblestone and moss itself. So we've got this giant lush cave over here that I've only really explored to light it up. And there are so many axolotls everywhere. It's crazy. I can come over here, I can grab one piece of moss, just like so. Then I can come up here to an area that I need to clear out, just like that. Bone meal it. And then I get moss. Now, yeah, I can make a moss farm. In fact, I might make a moss farm at some point, but for now, this is like double duty. And then cover up a couple of holes with whatever dirt I have on hand, which admittedly isn't even close to enough. But I think it's close enough for the next phase, which is tough. No, like the block tough. I need a lot of tough. So I guess there's nothing else to do except head on down, all the way down to the experience farm area right there. and see if we can find some tuff around here somewhere. There's got to be some. Oh, perfect. You know, I'll never understand why tuff is so much easier to mine than deep slate. Just doesn't make any sense. Ooh, is this going to be an iron vein? I hope so. I couldn't be that lucky, right? Nope. Nice, I'll take it. Is it just the one? Nope, there's more. Sweet. Okay, so I've got... Yeah, that should be enough at least to get started. I've got a lot of work to do. I guess I may as well repair my tools while I'm here. Okay, so I've marked some things out. Let me show you. If we go right through here... here, actually, let's go into the cheaty cam thing. So, geez, where you see all the deep slate, that is the borders of this temple. It's going to be big. It's going to be really, really big. In fact, I don't know if you count the creeper farm, but this is probably going to be the biggest build in the world for a while. Because, you know, typically we're just doing those little jungle treehouse rooms. This is going to be really, really big. Like I said, you can see here, that's all the stuff that I got from clearing this area. I think I've already shown you that. Here's all that tuff that I gathered, all the moss that I gathered, which will be very important. But I guess I've been procrastinating. Oh, of course it's starting. Of course it's starting to rain. I've been procrastinating long enough, though. Let me get started on the first face here. I've got to do some math and figure out how I'm gonna build this, and then I'll bring you back in once I've got something to show. There. So very simple design, right? Here, let me see if I can zoom up so you can see it just a little bit better. Yeah, like that. Okay. So we're gonna have 3 of these little cubby holes. Sure. Hello, Ocelot. On either side. Here in the middle is going to be the stairs that go all the way up to the top. I really like how that looks. So in these cubby holes, I was thinking a combination of like tuff, some moss, some mossy cobble, maybe some walls just to break it up and give a little bit of depth. Like this. Okay, so this is going to be the base layer. And then what I'll do is, let's say we want some moss there. Okay. So I'm going to go like that, and maybe this one as well, just so it's kind of, I just want to give you a good example of what I'm talking about. Okay, so then all around that, so there, and we'll say there too. Why not? The cool thing is we get to be kind of artistic with this. We get to mix it up a little bit. So you see how that is a good, really good transition between the moss and the tuff. To use the mossy cobble right there. And then let's say right here, just to break it up. Oh, I've already got it. We do something like that. Okay? So something like that. And I want to do that with each of these little cubby holes. And then we're going to do that all the way around. That's going to be what the entire thing looks like. I think it's going to look really good. It's got really good depth to it. I'm loving it. So then this next one, maybe the moss is like here, right? Maybe one more even. Just like so. And again, I can just mix it up, and it's really cool. So then now that we've got the moss, then we can add the mossy cobble. Like that. Like that. Oh man, that looks so good. That might be too much moss. I don't want the moss to like overtake it, if that makes sense. That might be too much. So maybe here instead of this, I do that. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm not going to do the walls for all of them, like that part right there. So this one, like there's not really a good spot for it unless I did it like right there. Let's try it. Let's try it just to see what it looks like. Right there. Oh, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Yeah, so I'm just going to mix it up with each of these. I've got, 3, 4 more to do. And then I'm going to expand this all the way around. Okay, so as you can see, I've done it all around. And this is just the first layer. We've got a lot more layers to go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. Oh, that was perfect. I didn't even count. And I'm going to take it 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in from here. And then I'll start the next layer going up, just like that. And the reason that I'm doing that is because this is 4 blocks high here. So if I do 4 blocks high, 4 blocks in, 4 blocks high, 4 blocks in, then I'll be able to use stairs, kind of a standard stair thing going up. It'll make more sense when I get there. And I realized I'm going to need a lot more of this stuff. The moss for this. Oh, I actually didn't think that it would grow on the podzol for some reason. So this actually makes things much easier. Maybe I'll make a farm for this at some point, but for right now, this seems to be fine. Plus, all of this dirt here can be cleared out. I mean, this is going to be, if we do anything inside the temple, which we might, we're going to have to clear out this dirt anyway. Now, luckily, this will get a lot faster and a lot easier the higher I get up, because these rings are going to be much smaller each time. So that's going to be nice. And I say that, but I actually don't mind this part of the building process. What I do in between, like me giving you updates, is I'm just either watching YouTube or listening to a podcast or something like that. The Imp and Skiz podcast, by the way, is really awesome. I highly recommend it. So this next part is actually going to be really tricky, and that's why I'm kind of doing this. Hopefully I have enough. Nope, I don't have enough. I need 2 more. But basically, when we came down here, actually I'll show you down here. These line up perfectly, right? We've got these 5 block wide kind of pockets in between the pillars, and then the stairs are going to go right there. The stairs are going to be 7 wide. But because of the way this lines up, you see we've only got 2 blocks here in this pocket before we run into the stairs. What I'm thinking is I'll just treat it like any other. It'll only go 2 blocks in as opposed to doing the full 5. So that way it'll still kind of line up. It'll still look good even with the stairs there. You know, I was thinking as I've been doing this, I'm working on the next layer, by the way. Oh, that's the wrong block. I've been thinking about the moss. I don't know if I like the moss. I mean, maybe it'll look better once I, rough it up a little bit, put some lighting and stuff like that, maybe bone meal it a little bit. But as of right now, not a huge fan. You see? Yeah, this next layer, I can only basically fit 1 full pocket on each side, because this is only 4 right there. We'll see what it looks like. Trust the process, right? That's what they say. Ooh, look what I found. How's it going, fella? What you got? Jungle saplings. Can't get any of those around here. Pretty much useless. Okay, so finally, I got all the layers done. You can see that's what it's going to look like. The top isn't going to look necessarily like that. That's just kind of a placeholder for now. But that is going to be where I'm going to have my nether roof portal. It'll be a little bit bigger of a building. The next thing I need to do is work on the stairs. So the way I'm going to have this... Oh, geez. Ow. Let's try that again. Okay, so take 2. I'm going to have it like that and that. And do I have any stairs on me? I do. And I'm going to, vary the stairs a little bit. It's not all just going to be like this. But not like that either. It's going to be something like this going across like so, maybe. And then, is it here? Yeah, it's here. So then I'll do another one of these, and then another one of these, just like that. And then I'll do the stairs again, doing the exact same thing all the way down. And once that's done, so like here, the stairs are going to go like this, right? But then we're going to have this area right here on either side. That I think it'll be really cool for depth. And I haven't decided yet if I'm just going to make it the same way that I have these pockets, or if I'm going to do something else with it. We'll see. All right, that took a while, but I was thinking something like this. You see how I've roughed up the the tough bricks with just regular tough stairs. And then I'm not really sold on this yet. Here, hold on. So you see how I've done the walls as kind of like maybe it was a railing at one point, and a lot of it's gone into disrepair because it's like ancient and been overtaken by the jungle, which we're going to get to that too. But re-junglifying everything. I kind of like how this looks. Let me know how this or what you think in the comments. But for now, I'm going to do all of the stairs this way. We've got a staircase on either of the 4 sides. And then if we need to take out these walls later, we can do that. No big deal. And actually, I just remembered I'm going to need more tough. We're pretty much out. Here we go again. That never gets old. So a thought just occurred to me, and I have no idea how it hasn't occurred before now. What can I get rid of? No. There we go. And that is those things. Why would I not have those like strategically placed in the trees around my jungle base? Do I have? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. And hopefully I can get this with Silk Touch, because I did not bring shears with me. Shears are like the bane of my existence in this world, by the way. I go through so many shears just because, I mean, admittedly, I go through a lot of leaves as well. So please. Yes. Yes. That reminds me, I really need to continue doing work down here. I definitely want to do stuff down here. Like that's something that I want to do. In fact, yeah. So I had planned on making an iron farm in this video, and maybe I'll just make it down here. Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe doing it inside the temple, but if you've never made an iron farm before, or maybe if you have, you've got to do a lot of crazy spawn proofing for the golems. Like, it's even harder than spawn proofing for mobs, because they don't care about light level. So you basically have to do like a bunch of buttons, a bunch of slabs, that sort of thing. And I don't really want to do that, especially on the new temple. Oh, that's really cool. Can you see it? Oh, that's great. I want to have these sprinkled about all over the base area. Now, I know I've talked about this quite a bit, so I just want to experiment a little bit. Okay, so I don't want any of the azalea bushes. The carpets are fine. So if we do something like that, I think this will work. I want the grass. I haven't made up my mind yet on whether or not I want to cull the tall grass, but I definitely want to do those azalea bushes. Now, how is this looking? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. And then after I add a little bit of bamboo into the mix as well, I think this will work. Oh, and leaves, lots of leaves. Okay, so I've done a bunch of work. Let me show you. So I talked before about, bone mealing, adding some leaves, adding some bamboo. And this is kind of what, it'll look so much better this way. So there we go. I think it gives it that ruined look. I had a lot of questions. I was not convinced about the moss, but I think this looks really good, guys. I really, really, really like this. And I don't know if I talked about it before, but I kind of did these like handrails, but a lot of them look like they're broken, that kind of thing, along with the, how I roughed up the stairs. Oh, man, I think it looks really good. There is more that I could do, but I think, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of working on this, to be honest with you. I love it. Don't get me wrong. This is like one of the coolest things that I've ever made, in my opinion. But I have some other things that I want to get to. For starters, I want to do a nether roof portal for here. You see, I've got my regular portal right here, but I think I mentioned earlier, my plan is to put the nether roof portal right up on top of the new temple. And as we learned last time, nether roof portals are tricky, especially when you've got nearby portals at ground level. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to build this temple so high, even though it's not even as high as like the nearby mountains or even all the trees. Anyway, so I've got to figure out how to link them. And I think the first step is to build the portal right up here. And I said before, this building up here is just going to be temporary. And I meant it. It really is temporary. But I've got to get one lit, but not walk through it before we can go up on the nether roof and then try to link them. At least I'm pretty sure that's the order that we're supposed to do it. There. So yeah, it's going to be really big. And the plan is I'm going to have 4 of them. Basically, no matter what side you come up the stairs, you're going to run straight into a portal. These are going to be the corners, the 4 corners, and then, yeah, hopefully that makes sense. There we go. Very nice. I don't know if I've even ever had a portal this big. I'm sure I have at some point. Okay, so I wrote down the coordinates. Now the next step is going to be going actually into the nether, to the nether roof, and doing the funky nether coordinate math, and then trying to link these up. Ooh, can't forget my hat. Oops. There we go, much better. Okay, so I actually didn't have to search that far. This goes directly down to the current portal, and then I just had to go right here. And as you can see at the lower right, kind of midway up sort of thing, the target block is at y equals 127. So that means that's what we're looking for. Now, one thing I forgot to do is I did not set my spawn. You guys saw me break my bed, and I didn't reset it after I went through, so hopefully this works. And I've only got 2 ender pearls, which doesn't help either. I think last time I went right here, and I want to hold the up arrow. Ready? Go! Yes! 1 shot, 1 kill. Very nice. Okay, so according to the math, right here should be the spot for the portal. We'll see. Wish me luck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go temple. Let's go temple. Yes! It worked! Oh my goodness, it worked! Okay, let's see if it'll go back. Please, 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 please. No! I fixed it. I fixed it. Why do I always have such problems with these things? Yep, so here we're at the top. And if I go back through, we're on the roof. Perfect. So let me show you what I did to fix it. Just in case you run into this yourself. So my normal portal in the nether, what I did was I moved it down. Yes, this is where I moved it down to. So it used to be way up there, probably on the other side of that. But if I go up here, I can show you. I took it down significantly, basically to lava level. And that did the trick, because basically that made it so this was the closest one to my... Excuse me, sir. To my normal portal, which used to be right here, by the way. This was my portal. And then that goes up to the spot where I phased through the top of the roof. So now what we've got to do, if this is any hint... So I had so many comments in the last video saying, hey, what about that woodland dog that you tamed? I think it's a woodland dog. Anyway, I totally left him over there by the industrial district. So we've got to go rescue him now that we have a really easy way to get through on the nether roof. Okay, so I wrote down some coordinates. So if you're anything like me, and maybe you are, maybe you aren't, I have got coordinates written down like everywhere. Everywhere. I'm looking at a sticky pad that has 5 coordinates. If I look straight ahead, I'm looking at my whiteboard, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coordinates on it. So actually, no, I think 2 of those are old. Anyway, I've got coordinates everywhere, all over the place. So what I see is what I think is the industrial district is negative 218 and then 209. I don't remember if that's correct. I think it'd be this way, right? So it should be right around where we are on the Z coordinate, maybe a little bit this way. But then we should see, hopefully, a portal show up in about 100 blocks. Okay, I should be seeing it by now. 218. Hold on. Oh gosh, guys. It's negative 218, not positive 218. Back to the other portal. Okay, so that's the home portal. And that, my friends, is the industrial district portal. Ah. So great to be back up here. I forget I've got to do a lot more storage stuff over here. And I have to make my sugarcane farm. We're not going to think about that right now, though. Now, hopefully going off this edge, yeah, it should be safe. Wish me luck. Oh, good. Now, which way was it? So that was that's the ocean monument there. So I think it's this way, maybe? We'll see. Yes, there's the land coming into view. Land, sweet land. So that means this island right here, sticking up out of the water, that's where my little mine was. And I think, pretty sure, that's where I left our new puppers. You here, buddy? Oh, yep, there you are. There you are. Okay, sweet. All right, come on. You're going to have to follow me. You know what I just realized? I don't know how I'm going to get him back up there to get him on the nether roof. Let me think about this for a second. Yes, you're a good boy. So I thought about it, and I came to the conclusion I've got to go the long way back. It's the only way. It's the only way that I can make sure that he gets back with me without, like, trying to, I don't know, bridge all the way up to close to build height, basically where the clouds are, and that's not something I want to do. So, you know what time it is. Cinematic travel montage. And of course it starts raining. Hey there, puppers. So right through here, ah yes, there it is. Probably the biggest landmark in our world for whatever reason. I think that's hilarious. This is the floating gravel that I don't think we've come up with a name for it. If you can think of a name for the floating gravel, because obviously it's not going anywhere. It's a big landmark for the base area. Let me know in the comments. I think that'll be funny. And should be right around this. Oh man. That looks cool. I haven't seen it from this angle, just coming from the river like that. Our awesome temple. I need to put the other portals up. It looks, and the roof looks kind of weird like that. And I'm thinking right along here, maybe I expand this boardwalk to come over this way as well. I think it just makes sense. And then we'll have a nice path up this side of the temple. That'll look really cool. Home sweet home, though. We are here. We are here for this dog that does not have a name. Is there a way to get you out without breaking the boat? I don't think so. So let's get... there we go. Let me grab the boat before it disappears. Alright, let's go, puppy. Can you get up here? Do I have to wait for you to teleport? Ah, there we go. Oh. What is he doing? Come on. What a weird dog. Okay, so this is Parakeith. He's here to welcome you. You just cannot stay on this dock, can you? Now, where to put you? Please don't trample the crops. Please don't go swimming again. This one really loves to swim. How about... Ooh! You can be guarding my storage so nobody comes by and steals stuff. Come on, let's go. Hey, there you are. Sit. Good boy. I'm going to push you in the middle just so you're not in the way. And you know what? You know what? I want you on the other side. There. That way you can welcome me every time I come to the storage area. That's perfect. So the next thing I want to do... Oh, that was a bad idea. The next thing I want to do is an iron farm. And I may have mentioned it earlier in the episode, but we're going to need a ton of iron, especially for hoppers when we get into advanced storage and item moving stuff, that sort of thing. And I was thinking that the best place for an iron farm might be down here. And I say that best with an asterisk. And the reason for that is iron farms are really tough to spawn proof. Because this torch is not going to keep an iron golem from spawning. It's got to be like slabs or buttons or that sort of thing. So it's got to be kind of a wide open area, which this is not. However, I really want to do stuff down here. I want to incorporate this level into my base a little bit more. So, and let me go into the cheaty cam here just because it's a little bit easier. I was thinking this area here might work really well. You see how we have a pretty good distance? Like if I put it right here, it's a pretty good distance between everything. I think this might work. I think this is, in my opinion, the best location inside of our lush cave here. I can't think of any place that would be better. If we put it anywhere even close to any of this, we would have to spawn proof all of this, make it really ugly. I suppose I could put carpets down. Okay, so I just watched a tutorial by Waddles. I'll make sure to put that tutorial in the description. But I think I'm going to try to use that one. It's a design that I've never used before, and I like to do that every now and then to see if I, sometimes there's a design for a farm or something like that that is better than what I'm used to using. So we're going to try it out, see how it works. But the big thing is I do think that area back there will work. Okay, so I think I've got just about, this does not work. Why do I always try to do this? I think I've got just about all the blocks that I'm going to need to build this farm. I think. We'll see. Now, one thing, again, this is not a tutorial video, even though I did, okay, let's be honest. I did do a tutorial on how I do my cinematic shots, but look past that, right? This is not a redstone tutorial build or video for this farm. So I'll just bring you in whenever something interesting happens, or like at some point I'm going to have to move some villagers. Another point I'm going to have to find a zombie, that type of stuff. So the first thing I had to do was pillar up to make a little workstation. I think this is about the center of everything. Yeah, and I don't think it's too close to the roof that the golems might spawn above it. And I also don't think that we're close enough to the ground anywhere that they'll spawn down there. We'll see. But what I want to do is I want to make just a little bit of a workstation here. So we've got some space to work with. Because I've got to put some materials down. I've got to do all sorts of stuff. So hopefully an area this big will be good to start out with. I've already started. Unfortunately, one of the first things that we got to do is find a zombie. So that'll be fun. Okay, so the trick here is, I've got a little bit of a path here. The trick here is I've got to get rid of a lot of... Oh, this is going to be impossible, isn't it? With the glowberries. I didn't even think about that. Where the heck am I going to get a zombie? Maybe if I dig this way? Gives me some more moss, so that's nice. So what if I dig into the wall and make a little place where they can spawn? I think that might be the best solution, because otherwise I'm going to have to remove all those glowberries, and I really don't want to do that. Okay, I think this will work. Ignore the iron there. We're not going to need it. We're going to have plenty of iron here pretty soon. So you do see like the ambient lighting from the torch that I'm holding in my offhand, but it is actually very dark in there. So what I can do is close this off like so, and that should be... there's no way light is getting all the way in there. So now I just kind of got to hang out. Maybe I'll work on a slime! I know this sounds crazy, but I'm actually excited about this slime. Ow! Come here! Alias. Yes. I don't need it for today, but we're definitely going to need slime for contraptions later with sticky pistons. So I decided to come down here and make sure that everything's lit up. Guys, do you know what this is? I think this is those new trial chambers. The new trial chambers. This is so I had a goal at some point in the near future to make a cartographer, to make a whole house for him and all that stuff up in the treetops so that we could get a map to one of these things. If this is actually a trial chamber, and I think it is, I can't think of anything else that would have this. That is crazy. And guys, I know I've said it before, and I feel like I keep having to say it. I didn't plan this. I didn't know anything about this. I promise. Oh my goodness. But now that we know that there's one down here, I mean, I'm not going to do it today because I don't have time for that. I don't. I've never done one before. I've never even seen one outside of other people's YouTube videos. But that's something we can definitely do at some point. Hey, I love the new bat texture, by the way. Still can't believe that. I can't believe it. Okay, I've been hanging out for a while. I think I've given it enough time. Hopefully we've gotten some spawns in here. Anybody in here? Oh, I see a creeper. Oh, I see a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. But, yeah, sure. Take out those creepers. That's pretty cool. Hey, one down. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, so let me... Can I throw that and will you pick it up? I don't think he will because he's already got a sword. Okay, what else we got? Oh, I got 2 discs! That's so cool. Chirp. And blocks. That's really neat. Okay. Okay, we'll try again. Alright, anyone now? Yes! There's somebody. Pick something up, please. No? Oh, they're holding stuff! They're holding... Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic at all. So let's put this here. No. Let's put this here. Okay. Good. Now you guys get in the boat. Oh, there's another one. Oh, jeez. When it rains, it pours, I guess. There we go. I've got 2 guys. Ow. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this, guys, just so in case you didn't know. Oh, jeez. Name tags are obviously a precious commodity in this series. And I don't have any. I have to fish for them just to name stuff around here. And I don't want to do that. I kind of want it to be special. So, another way that you can keep zombies from despawning is to have them hold stuff. And that's why I was dropping this stuff for them to pick up. Because now these guys, well, one, they won't despawn because they're in a boat. But even if they weren't in a boat, they wouldn't despawn because they're holding stuff. It's pretty awesome. So now I kind of want to keep both of them just in case something happens with one of them. But... they're in the same boat. This may have been a bad idea. So I have 2 choices. I can either kill... Jeez, you can't get close. I can either kill one, use the other one, and then just, you know, roll my fingers, cross my fingers that I don't have to get another one, nothing bad happens. Or I can try to release them both, capture one in a boat really quickly, while leading the other one across the little bridge over there, so that I can trap them. That's going to be tough. I don't have another boat on me. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to do... This is not going to go well. Come on. Nope. No! Well, I guess that answers that question. Okay. Get out. Okay, follow me. Come on, you're going to love it over here. Let's go. Right across this bridge. Watch your step. I don't need you falling. Right over here. Oh, you can get me and you're hungry. Brains. Come get me. No. I just fell. Don't fall. Okay, I think he's still up there. So now I just have to get back up there. This is really dumb. Okay, so if I climb up this, is he going to be able to see me? Why is it always like the weirdest stuff happens? This is a normal, pretty straightforward task that I need to complete. Is he still up here? No, where is... Oh, did he jump it? Oh. See, I meant to do that. That was all strategy. Easy peasy. Now, getting the villagers, believe it or not, is gonna be a little bit trickier. But I think I found something that might work. So if I come in here, this is how I disabled it, by the way. I just put the beds on the wall, like that, as like a placeholder. But if I open this so they can't go down the water stream, and then I want to move the beds really far out of the way, like that, and I guess like that, right? Okay. And then I put a boat right there. So when the babies come over to jump on the beds, which they'll be able to, hopefully they'll be caught in the boat. I don't know. We'll see. It's all kind of fluid at this point. Okay, yeah. So I set this up, assuming that I'm able to catch a villager, which is a big if. Then I should be able to open these up, paddle them down here. It's really precarious, by the way. And then over to here, along here, and then... oh, this is ridiculous. Down here, and then I set up a little bridge thing, basically going all the way down. So I need to make sure that I don't take them down there. I need to go straight across to here, and then down to the bridge, and I'll be able to get him to where he needs to go. I don't know. We'll see. They're thinking about it. Come on, guys. What do you think they're talking about? Are they arguing? I think it would make sense if they were arguing. This has been a while. It's happening! It's happening! Come on, please. Please? There's plenty of beds over there. You should be able to. They're chucking potatoes at each other. Oh, yes, we got a little guy. Okay, cross the boundary. Go get stuck in the boat, please. There he goes. There he goes. He's jumping on the bed. There's no way for me to block that off so he can't get back through, so I really need him to get stuck in that boat. Yes! Okay. He's in there. He's in there. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. So now I can get in the boat with him. Go this way. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let me close this back up just in case they make another baby. And I'm going to take this guy over to his new forever home. Oh, finally. This is the last one. This little guy back here. Let me go get him in there, and then I'll finish up the rest of the farm. This was the hardest part. All right, so I think I've got it all hooked up. I don't know. Let's see. So if I come over here in the cheaty cam, basically what's happening is there is a zombie inside of this chamber right here. I probably could have used some glass just so you could see him, but this is a functional farm. Oh, look, it is working. It is working. There's an iron golem. And he should go down. He should burn to death. His drops should go into these hoppers, which should go into this auto dropper circuit. This is the same circuit that I always use. I just used it in the creeper farm in the last episode. And then the drops go on their way. This is working great. I had to remove my bridges. Oh, jeez. This drip leaf stuff is kind of ridiculous. I had to remove my bridges because I didn't want the golems to spawn on it. So it's just kind of floating out there. Maybe I'll do something in the future, put some chains or something to make it hang from the ceiling. Actually, I think that would look really cool. I'm going to need the iron for that. Luckily, I've got an iron farm. So then if we come all the way over here to the start, this is just a little storage thing I hooked up right over here. So this will catch all of the drops. Maybe. Oh, I can't do that one. Well, this will catch all of the drops. I'll have to fix that. Because it's solid blocks up there, you can't open the chest. I should have thought of that. All right, I got that fixed up, and this thing is cranking. Sometimes some come up here. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. But let's get back up on top. I've got some more stuff to do. Not too much, but something very important. See, I've got some fishing to do. I've got to get some name tags, but I am not getting a parrot. We've got this dog right here and the other one downstairs guarding the storage that need names. And I've got some in mind. We just need the name tags for it. But since we're doing multiple name tags, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. And that's okay. That's okay. That's to be expected, right? That's kind of part of the whole thing that I'm doing here. Otherwise, I would just get them from villagers. So let's see. Over here, that was from the first day. That's from the second day. And I'm going to steal that, by the way. I don't think I have anything in any of these other ones. No. So let's say this one is going to be the one from today, and it's going to be full because we're going to do a lot of fishing. I just have a feeling. So I was asked by Catech1721 in the comments in between video. Look at that squid. Squid's having a tough time. Anyway, I was asked if I could do like some on-camera fishing, and I said I would, and I'd mean it. I mean it. I will. It's not happening today. We are already like 40-something minutes into this video, and I just don't have time. So I'm going to try to prioritize that for the next couple videos, though. And with that, I'm going to set my time. Hold on. Where's my phone? Okay, now I'm going to set my timer starting now. Sure. And we'll see how long it takes. Hey, there we go. There's one. And it only took 32 minutes and 25 seconds. This is going to take a while. And at 37 minutes and 20 seconds total, I got my first enchanted fishing rod, guys, and it's got mending on it. This is perfect. The only thing it's missing is luck of the sea, but I don't know. Now that we have lure, maybe we'll be getting more treasure items as well. No way, guys. I'm not even kidding. 37 minutes and 43 seconds. Basically, when I cast my very first cast with the brand new fishing rod, I got a name tag. I can't make this up. That's really, really, really lucky. So this lazy puppers right here, by popular request, is now Tot. So we've got Nugget and Tot resting on the bed. You know, it's really hard to squeeze in there with these two on the bed all the time. And this puppy, they're both sleeping. Look at that. Hey, how's it going? You are now Wolfie. You're welcome. So that's all the time I've got for this one. We got a lot done. We got this temple done. We got Nether portal action done. We got an iron farm done. We named the dogs. We rescued a dog. Hey, we should call him a rescue. But anyway, actually, there's so many more things that I wanted to get done. I feel like there's more things that I didn't do than things that I did. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.